hard, dude. I'm telling you, it's like driving a car for 3 or 4 hours. Like you don't think it's gonna get. Yeah, I was like yawning at the table. Like I was dead, man. Yeah, you were right. Yeah, I was trying to think who told me that in Vegas. It was you, Javon. I forgot about that. Yeah, I played. I was calling the same plays over and over. Like I threw a pick and didn't even react. Oh man, we got Scott Cole in the building too. We got A-list celebrities in our chat. God, here comes the movement questions.
Problem plays highlight. He's going to be on stream probably after this game.
Yeah, Problem will be the next game.
We're going to stream 3 games in the top 16. This one, which is True Boy and Cole, Problem versus Highlight, and SC and Tweez. Yeah.
The live music was out back. I don't think we even heard it. Hold on, I'm gonna get a link for the bracket. 1 second.
Yeah, the live music was in the back. We were busy.
We were busy dancing.
But I will say this: there was a projector outside, so they had the game streaming on a giant wall. It was,
yeah.
That was crazy. Oh, there you go. Mute that, yeah. Whoa. Why is that?
I don't know.
I play with different teams all the time. I hate moving Seattle. I've been looking at them. I just didn't know how he was going. How they go line on us? Is it better?
Oh, Boy coming with those Denver Broncos. I'm gonna have to pick True Boy this game. That's just the way things work.
Yeah, kind of a revenge game. I know Cole got him in Vegas last week. Look at that. And we got Sunday Ticket and we got the Philly stream on the wall over there.
Yeah, the Philly stream and Sunday Ticket are on the wall. This, of course, Armando throws a great tournament. Probably no debate, the best tournament.
Yeah.
But definitely tough here.
Yeah, no, it's ran smooth. They've been really accommodating. A lot of room. Temperature was great in the venue, which is always a plus.
Yeah.
Food is solid.
People took showers.
Stream is frozen. Oh, then 1 second. We'll get that fixed.
All right, we're back. We have Ammo is a great IT guy, fixes things quickly. So what do you guys think about True Boy using these Broncos? How do you guys feel about the Broncos as a tournament team?
We throw on first down. Yeah, change up. Be methodical, boy. Chance move, boy. Yeah, we throw on first down. I gain points. He ain't got nothing to lose. He open. Open field. Open field. Yes. He don't know what to do next.
Remember, the Broncos are the only team that have the corners that meet that 91 play rec and 91 zone. Now, quarterback will definitely be a uphill battle. I've noticed when I tried to use them, you do have a few problems leading passes in certain directions. So I assume he has figured out that you really can't mess with that too much. But besides that, I mean, their defense, one of the best defenses in the league, and they have receivers.
Who's that, Dallas?
No, not the. They have one of the worst defenses.
Oh.
I said best.
Oh.
Okay.
They're definitely not one of the worst.
You made Simeon look very good. That's all I'll say about that.
Oh, these cheeseburgers are fantastic. Amazing. We got beast mode locked in over there.
Beast mode versus
Versus the guy in a jersey, so it doesn't matter what his name is.
local guy Jones.
Local guy jersey wearer.
But he's in the final 16.
He is. And we're commentating. Watching.
Yes. Because I lost to
Because we're losers.
Because I lost to Justin Bieber.
You did.
Justin Bieber. Yep.
And I lost to the lead singer for Nirvana.
What was the guy's name you lost to?
Kurt Cobain.
Salty Salt or something?
I lost to Salt Lake City 814. He looks like he plays in a grunge band.
Tony lost to some guy named Salty Salt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was probably the most brutal loss of my Madden career.
What up, John Stockton?
The guy I lost to looks like Smokey. The guy I lost to looked like Smokey. Looking at the bracket after I lost is what made me.
Chev, you're not coming through today. What happened? Who'd Chev lose to?
Chev lost to I don't know. I didn't know we lost yesterday.
I know he got through. I know he got through his.
That's why I said that.
I know he got through his round robin. Second to. Yeah, put your name.
Put
Or
your
your
name.
Twitter.
Oh, let me put my Twitter on there. This? No.
I forgot how I did it. How do you get to the other side? There you go.
Yeah.
We'll be starting the game soon. They're setting
audibles.
audibles.
Don't worry.
Yeah, the game is coming. In fact,
Tweez will be the third game on stream. He lost to T-Dot. What's a T-Dot?
it looks like Cole has just finished his audibles.
Looks like we're ready to rock.
All right, great game here, guys. Who's everyone got? Tell us who you got.
True Boy bringing Denver. I don't know if I trust Simeon for my money.
Go Broncos. All right, Broncos get the ball first. Yo mama, complaining just to complain as usual.
Typical. Doubles north, not a formation I'm used to seeing.
Not at all. And Cole looks like he's coming out in a 4-3 over.
Don't do it, young
Which is something I've never seen him in.
Doubles north. Here we go.
Doubles north. True Boy's always been that way. He's always been kind of an out-of-the-box player.
Some difference. Now, here's something interesting. He's starting Anderson at running back.
Over Jamal Charles.
Yes. Jamal Charles, who feels very... and
You
maybe
were-
that's
You
why.
were saying? You were saying?
First play touchdown, 80 yards for Anderson.
That's never a good thing when your opponent scores the first play. You know at some point you're going to face adversity. You never want to
Chi-Town
do
swag. I'm not sure if this is you or your brother, who is the biggest troll in the world, but you know.
it. We'll fix that real
Hey,
quick.
get out of there!
Hey. Fun.
You know at some point you're going to face adversity in a Madden game. You just don't expect it to be the first play of the game.
All right. Kickoff. Return to the 22-ish.
True Boy's known for his run stick. I want to say it's a surprise, but it's not.
Like an 80-yard run? No.
CJ.
Everyone in the room shocked that he used C.J. Anderson to score an 80-yard touchdown.
Got busy with him. Got busy with him.
All right, here we are in the single back. Okay, came back to the wide trip. Single back. True Boy runs a.
Oh my God,
What?
Mama, you're fucking killing me. Anything for you, Javon. Anything for you. Cole coming out.
Cole
Y
coming
off trips again. Weak flood.
Weak Flood, which will be an ebook soon, I heard.
He's gonna try.
As you guys heard on the stream yesterday, he said to go ahead and follow him on Twitter if you're interested in purchasing that ebook.
Don't remember what his Twitter is.
Hey, we here, boy.
Yeah, they can see each other's plays. Jed and Nate. Move the knees back.
Run to the right. First big play of the game, 4th and 2 for Cole. He's in the weak flood. Out route on the right.
That's his first read every time. If he sees you're in cover 3, he's going to hit that out route every single time. Yeah, Jeff. True Boy used Denver yesterday.
Now he's pressing. Look for a deep. Oh, he didn't deep bomb him. Oh,
Wow.
dive up the middle
That's
with a
why
spin.
he's a shift god. These two guys might have the two best run sticks in Madden this game.
All right, now anytime True Boy presses, look for Cole to hit a deep fade on the right with Julio. Fullback inside for a 9-yard gain. All right, back in the weak flood. He's going to probably come out in the weak flood every play and audible from it.
Look at
Oh
that.
my.
Wow. The run stick in this game will make any Madden player jealous.
7-7. 7-7. Both players scoring with huge amounts of run stick.
I would kill to have run stick like either one of these guys. Yet if you notice, they do it differently though. True Boy uses the left trigger to make his moves. Cole is using the left and right trigger. He's using the modifier
and
where you can
also-
control your juke.
Also, Cole seems to prefer the spin, while True Boy went more with the juke right.
I feel like True Boy is more well-rounded in his jukes, but Cole's spin move is second to none.
So really, this game might come down to who stops the run first.
That's what it's looking like.
All right, so here we go. True Boy back with the ball. Kick return.
Wow.
Looks like he's going to take it to the house with McKenzie.
No jukes needed.
No jukes needed. What? You don't need run stick when everyone's blocked. 14-7.
Yeah, Vince. That's what I'm saying. Vince, did you play in Philly?
Yes, Vince. Their run stick is bad. All right, Cole's getting the ball.
They didn't bring a quarterback.
You can use the Broncos when you don't throw the ball.
Look for Cole to try to one-up him here on the kickoff.
You don't bring kicks out from the back of the end zone. I don't care how good your run stick is.
Unless you're Cole.
No, Cole just lost 6 yards.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
That's one run.
Young Vince doesn't even play Madden. All right.
Oh, is that not Vince?
No.
That's not New York Vince?
Play action.
Oh, no!
On the run commit.
True Boy saying he did not run commit.
True Boy says he ran commit accidentally. Accidentally. He says, I didn't touch shit. I didn't run commit. I pass committed. Meaning he did touch shit.
Madden. Some days Madden is easy. Now you guys know the rest.
Most days Madden is not easy.
You're not familiar with the saying, Randy? From Z Farrells?
I'm not. I haven't watched that for a while. What's
You should.
Derby? All right, so he went with the high kick. He ain't got time for kick returns no more.
I don't blame him. Quit lying. Do we have a why you lying emote? Uh-oh. True Boy showing he can throw it to just takes the check down. And
True Boy with a drag.
Apparently Cole's tackle stick is not as good as his run stick.
What up, Kid Chocolate? Nice to see you here today.
Problem is next, Chi-Town. I'll get you guys a link to the bracket 1 second.
Stretch to the right.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Oh. True Boy is very shifty.
I'm telling you.
Shifty.
In the open field, I want no parts of
Shift
that.
God, True Boy.
He's definitely got the Shift God stamp of approval.
No, Jeff. We have the Cowboys right in front of us. We got NFL on the wall. We got the Philly stream on the wall. We got everything we need here. We got hamburgers, hot dogs.
I just watched Gurley jump over a Cowboy defender. We got it. Tight slots, probably halfback pitch. What a shock. Pretty solid pitch defense from Cole there.
You know these guys are shifty on the run game when he gets 4 yards and we say, great defense.
Yeah.
Great defense on a 4-yard gain there.
No Rumpel, Tony Mays. They don't have Rumpel in El Paso.
That's not true at all. We have tequila. Tony made a mistake last night. He ate the worm.
Did he?
You.
Oh, me. No,
And that, see? Still don't
Two
remember.
running backs to split post. You start Coleman at fullback, Camden. Or not, man, 147. True Boy back in doubles north. Cole comfortable in 3-4. He's sitting in all game, looks like. Audible's a bunch strong.
Whoever's out there, can we get a troll emote for your mama? A troll emote for your mama. Stat.
Winner gets a Shift God trophy. Just like one of those rivalry trophies in college football. Is that Saya and Spot Me tied at 28 in Philly. Wow.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All right.
Is he starting
Post.
Simeon? Wow.
Ooh, Simeon with the
That looked good from Simeon.
dot. All right, so True Boy is inside the 5-yard line in a 14-14 tie. Who you got winning this?
I'm going to go with Cole. Cole's my boy. We lab together. He showed me the ins and outs of his weak flood. So I'm gonna rock with my boy.
Ooh. Looks like he threw the ball away there. Out the back of the end zone. They're asking for a bracket. All right.
Bracket. Incoming bracket, fellas. Breeze is not playing yet.
Touchdown on a dive up the middle. 21-14, True Boy.
You got to feel like when they're inside the 5 with these guys' run game, it's a slam dunk every time.
Which you can't say this year, usually.
Yeah.
Now, with them knowing each other has this immaculate run game, should Cole have ran commit there?
I'm never a fan of run committing.
You know what's funny? I honestly think True Boy threw the ball on first down thinking a run commit was coming.
He might have. This is the 3rd tournament in a row these guys have played each other. So, I mean, they're pretty familiar with each other's games. Although I feel like True Boys has evolved. Cole's been in weak flood for years. I feel like True Boy has changed playbooks, jumped on the tight slots wave. But I'm never a fan of run committing unless it's an absolute dire situation. I feel like run committing is almost desperate.
Inside the 5, I like it sometimes. Because inside the 5, I've seen that sometimes a run commit will also play pasty if you...
Right.
Inside the 5
Yeah, if
only.
they panic and
Yeah.
hit
Yeah, Problem is still in it. He'll be playing on stream next, guys. So get all the Problem movement in here. You guys will see Problem versus Highlight after this game. And there is the bracket. Bunch tight end.
Back to weak flood.
Back to weak flood. Auto motion. Oh.
Hot one. I'm terrified to throw versus Denver.
As you should be.
I played a guy yesterday, and I refused to throw to Chris Harris's side, and Talib picked me off twice.
And honestly, that's why he's in Denver.
Those cornerbacks.
You don't
are
use
as good as it
Denver for
gets.
their quarterback.
No, you definitely don't. 2 best cornerbacks in the game.
And honestly, you don't use Denver for their running backs either.
No.
So, someone that runs the ball as good as him, you would think you'd want a better running back than Denver has to offer, but he chooses to have that defense.
Defense. In a game where I feel like it's easy to score, especially offline, you want to get help where you can get stops.
Agreed. Back in the weak flood. Audibles to split close.
A numbers game right now. If he has more on the left, then he's gonna, there you go.
To the right. Back to see now. If you guys notice, there, it's honestly a tell. He was.
Right.
You could tell he wasn't in the weak flood because the weak flood play is a hidden formation.
Right.
So you could almost assume he was in a dive run at that
Right.
point.
When that receiver goes out wide, it's more than likely a dive.
Right. So he came out in the dive, hoping he didn't notice, which it was 2nd and 9.
Good
and
one
the
there.
B route.
Julio is just unguardable in this game. I don't care what cornerbacks you have. Nobody's guarding Julio.
Hoodie True Boy.
Hoodie True Boy and Shawn Michaels Cole
Yeah.
with the glasses.
People yesterday were calling him Ben Franklin Cole.
Ben Franklin Cole.
Yes.
I like that one too. Wow.
He invented the weak flood, I heard.
Yeah. He invented the weak flood.
Oh!
What does he mean? What's wrong with the field?
I don't know.
It's that troll guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Problem plays.
Go sit in
and-
timeout again.
Problem plays right after this game, guys. All you guys waiting for Problem, he will play.
Pull back inside.
He will play highlight in a final 16 game right after this game.
And if you're True Boy here, you gotta like 3rd and 9. You gotta feel like.
Definitely.
You gotta feel. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I just
Yeah.
scored for like 20 and
Talk to Ammo.
It should be your ball though.
All right, he comes out in the weak flood.
I don't like using weak flood inside the 10. I don't feel like there's.
I
much
don't. I
space.
honestly don't feel like he will. I mean, we'll see if he gonna audible out.
Kiv is not playing
Well,
right
it
now.
looks like he's gonna stay in it.
If anybody knows what he's doing with it, it's Cole.
Leaves the auto motion on, hits the drag, tries to juke his way out.
All right, big play.
He gets held to a 4th and 3. You kick a field
I
goal
kick
here.
a field goal here. You're getting the ball.
I kick a field goal here
You're
also.
kicking the ball. You're getting the ball at half.
And he also
it.
kicks a field goal. Okay.
This is smart, man.
Agreed.
Take your points. Get the ball at half.
This year, guys, there's not a lot of times I wouldn't take my points.
Right. Anyway, especially like I said, getting the ball at half changes. If True Boy is getting the ball at half, I would consider going for a touchdown, but I would probably still end up kicking the field goal.
Definitely.
I tend to lean on the conservative side, though. There's a lot of guys out here that might have a play for 4th and 3.
It seems like the most successful people, though, do play the smart game of Madden.
I agree.
Like a guy like Problem would take a field goal.
Absolutely.
All right. So here's Cole getting the ball, as we said, after taking the field goal. He's bringing the ball out with Freeman. And as I said, I just don't agree with bringing the kick out from the back of the end zone. All right.
Emphasizing the things that Ryan hit, and he lost the football. On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Wow. We have a situation in another game where pass interference is off, and they still called pass interference.
Correct.
Madden 18.
Jeff, I don't know if Skimbo would have gone for that at the 3.
He might have.
He might have.
Skimbo's got to play.
It definitely is a higher chance than
Yeah.
Problem, but
Skimbo's got to play for every situation. I feel like he missed the hole there. I feel like the whole. I feel like that.
that was the first. And missing that hole, we're in a 3rd and 18 situation.
But you know what he's got? He's got Julio Jones.
And he's got weak flood. And he's got a
And
pick to
he's
the
got a
Broncos
pick.
linebacker, Brandon Marshall.
Team top Madden takes over.
True Boy is now in control. Up 4 with the ball at the 24. Run to the right. C.J. Anderson for a 5-yard gain. Yeah, True Boy is in a good spot here. If True Boy can get in the end zone, that might be game. Toss left. Good run stick. Gets tackled at the 2. Ammo. I know, but they can hear it. All right, run to the right, gets blown up in the backfield, down at the 6. There's a big debate going on right now about pass interference that got called with pass interference off. The game, something happened, the game, I guess, glitched and called a pass interference with the setting off. Run to the right, blown up. Cole is trying to hold him to 3 to keep himself down 7. It's third and goal. A dive up the middle, touchdown. Huge run.
What I miss? More run stick?
He was, so 3rd and 7, or 3rd and goal from the 7. Cole could have held him to 3 to only be down 7. Dive up the middle for a touchdown.
I'm not sure what True Boy's in. I haven't really looked.
All right, Cole's got some work to do.
Pass interference is off because there is a bug in the game where they will call a defensive pass interference when there is no pass interference. That's why that is off.
All right, Cole in the weak flood.
Down 2 possessions, he's got his work cut out for him. It's a guy like True Boy.
Get
Is that Vaughn?
Get sacked.
No, that wasn't Vaughn.
That was
That
not
was
Vaughn.
Shaq Barrett.
2nd and 15 comes out in the weak flood.
Go get him, Vaughn!
Vaughn Miller, another reason why you picked the Broncos.
Strip sack Miller. There's 3 or 4 defensive ends that'll get that instant animation where they beat the tackle, and Von Miller is one of them. J.J. Watt will get it. Khalil Mack
So
will get
it's
it.
looking like his decision to use the Broncos
It's paying off.
is a good one.
It's paying dividends. He's not putting the ball in the air very much,
Right.
so he's not giving Simeon a chance to overthrow his money.
All right, he threw a good pass, making it 4th and 5. This is basically 4th and game, I'd say. Maybe an out route to B. Did he put him up? Nope. He had the out route to B. Okay. Held on to the ball. Taylor getting involved.
Had to check down the Y, passes it up. It's that deep angle
Great
route to
throw.
Gabriel.
And here we are, Cole trying to come back, start of the 4th. Cole is at the 18. Weak flood.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan for a 7-yard gain.
It's hard to get shifty with him.
Very hard. You will not be shift God Cole with a Matt Ryan.
I'm sure there'll be a patch at some point, Monster.
Dive up the middle. 4-yard gain. 1st and goal from the 7. Throw to the back of the end zone. And the Broncos being the Broncos.
Darian
We
Stewart.
should have used the Broncos yesterday.
I should have. I should have.
That right there is looking like a GG in the chat. A GG
Yeah.
in the chat.
I mean, it's not over, but you can start tucking the kiddos
Wow.
in.
Okay, so this whole game, True Boy had the pitch and never used it.
He used it one time earlier. I
So
think he got about 4 yards off of it.
so that right there tells you he's in one of like 4 playbooks.
I think he's in Houston. I think he's in Houston.
Okay.
Houston has doubles north.
That's true. Houston does have doubles north. Cole going with the shake technique we saw last night versus Cannon in another good game. Cannon had a good game versus Cole, barely losing.
Or did Cole barely win?
One of the two. See, True Boy making C.J. Anderson
I'm
look
telling
like
you. That looks like Barry out there running.
With this type of run game, when you're up 11 with the ball, that's why I said put your GGs in the chat, because
Yeah.
we can't.
Oh, Houston has double south, Mute says. What playbook is he? Jet?
Strong.
Saints?
No,
Who has Bunch Strong?
the only Arizona, but Arizona.
Arizona don't have
doesn't-
tight slots. We'll get it after the game.
Yeah. Motion right, dive up the middle. Cole with some great run defense, and
Buffalo.
we're at the 2-minute
You're
warning.
right, it is Buffalo. Good call, Sticks.
Bills. All right, back to the tight slots. Motion left, pitch left, and pop left.
you can put this one to bed.
Put it to bed.
Sometimes the
tuck
best
it in,
juke.
Read it, good night, moon.
Sometimes the best juke is no juke.
Next up on the stream, we're going to have everyone's favorite, Eric Problem Right,
Versus highlight.
first highlight, who has
He's got 2 wins.
2 wins versus him on salary cap. So
Played him tough yesterday too. I believe it was 17-14. I think.
I knew you'd like that, Jeff. I knew you'd like it. No, I knew. All right, 3rd and 9. He is making this pitch.
It was Jamal
Jamal
Charles.
Charles is
We
in
have a
the
Jamal
game.
Charles sighting.
Yes. He'll probably take his 3 here, go up 14. It's a long, hard road for Cole to come back in this one, gentlemen.
No, this one's over.
Oh, yeah.
No, there is no road. That road is closed. The Blonde Bomber is in the final 16. He plays a little bit later today.
Yeah, Nick, I lost to Kiv 15-13 last night in a heartbreaker of a game.
Yeah, we see that, Jeff. Hey,
Ammo.
can you post the link for the bracket in the chat? I'm gonna copy it this time. I'll copy it this time.
Panthers just NFL update. Panthers just went up on the Patriots 30-16. Patriots are struggling a little bit this season.
They'll be all right. They got the greatest quarterback in NFL history. They'll be fine.
Oh, Todd Gurley. Long touchdown for Todd Gurley. This is what we do when we're in a game that's over. We give you NFL updates.
Kid is running bunch week. All game.
Yep.
Cole playing for pride at this point.
Fade up the middle and dot
Oh, he caught it.
to Sanu.
Little too late. Bronco played Kiv, and I played Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, Kid, I lost to Kid 15-13. I dropped a heartbreaker of a pick that would have changed the game, but that's the way it goes, I guess.
Texans are blowing out the Titans stake. It's like 31-14.
44
That's
to 14.
it, guys.
44 to 14 Texans.
Oh, well, there you go.
The Rams are over there fighting with those Cowboys. Looks like
it.
the Rams are up.
Shut up.
Looks like the Rams are trying to defeat the Cowboys.
Rams are the highest scoring team in the league. All right. Well, guys, we're going to get this next game set up. Put you guys on pause here. Problem and highlight. Coming up next.